mythical shadow.
Bonjour et bienvenue dans ce nouveau logbook, un logbook un petit peu spécial pour un invité hors du commun. Matt est sûrement celui qui nous aura rejoint du plus loin dans le monde puisqu'il arrive de Floride. C'est le brand manager d'un de nos sponsors principaux, Zipax, une marque que vous connaissez sûrement si vous vous intéressez un petit peu au matériel ultra léger. C'est une visite qu'on attendait avec beaucoup d'impatience parce qu'au fil du temps et à distance, on est devenus assez amis avec Matt. Il avait très envie de venir en Grèce en particulier parce qu'une partie de sa famille vient d'ici et personne jusqu'à présent n'avait eu l'occasion d'y revenir. Je vais le laisser vous en parler lui-même parce que pour des raisons familiales, je n'étais pas là lors de sa visite et donc ils ont passé la semaine tous les deux avec Neil.
Hey everybody, I'm Matt, the brand manager from Zipax, an ultralight gear manufacturer based out of Florida. I flew here to Greece to climb Mount Olympus with Nil. Zipax has been supporting Thru-hike Europe ever since the beginning. Nil and Marie came to us because it was crucial that all their gear was very light. They were going to be carrying cameras, drones, computers, and all kinds of other electronics. Carrying that much stuff all the way from Portugal to Istanbul was going to be a tough task, so every gram counted. And at Zipax, we focus on making sure our gear is the lightest functional version available.
Ce que Matt vous dit pas, c'est que Zipax, avant d'être un équipementier outdoor, c'est surtout une bande de passionnés. Joe Valesco, le fondateur, est vraiment une des figures emblématiques du true hiking aux États-Unis. Ce qui nous a beaucoup plu aussi chez Zipax, au-delà du fait qu'il propose certainement le matériel le plus léger, c'est que c'est avant tout une boîte humaine qui produit à peu près tout localement. Les articles sont faits à la main avec de la passion. C'est pas une entreprise gigantesque. Zipax, ça représente à peu près 150 employés. Et nous, ça nous plaisait beaucoup de travailler avec une entreprise dont on respecte vraiment l'éthique.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Awesome.
Bonjour. Croissant.
Bonjour. I was one of the few kids in school who was like super stoked on social science. I wanted to like learn about cultures, regions, flags, and to see what they were doing, going country to country, immersing themselves in all types of languages and cultures and foods and landscapes. It really spoke to me on a personal level. When Nil and Marie extended an invitation to me to meet them in Greece, I was just overwhelmed because my great-grandfather was born in Greece and immigrated to the United States in the early 1900s. And ever since then, none of our family has been able to make it back and to get a true taste of Greece and what the culture is about and how friendly they are. And the bonus of climbing Mount Olympus, a mythical mountain, the highest peak in all of Greece, so much more than another hike. This was something truly special.
On aurait adoré être deux pour l'accueillir à Thessalonique pour son arrivée, mais Marie avait hélas vraiment important à faire à Paris. Et j'ai donc accueilli Matt dans un petit hôtel à côté de Thessalonique. À son arrivée, on était quand même tous les deux assez excités et les quelques sections qui nous attendaient. Une semaine haute en couleurs, mais je vais laisser Matt vous raconter tout ça.
The adventure started off like any true adventure. We missed the train stop we were supposed to get off at, and then we had to reroute ourselves. But that's part of the adventure, and so we embraced it. First day we ended up going through villages that weren't on the itinerary. And they were these small villages where the people were just so nice and the food was delicious and the locals just wanted to talk to us and find out what we were doing and where we were going. It was just so awesome to be able to freestyle the route, you know? At the end of the first day, we climbed and climbed and climbed and we made it to this not so beautiful lake, kind of muddy, but it was awesome to be able to camp in Greece for the first time and really hike with Nil for the day and get to talk with him in person. It was like I'd known him my whole life. We really hit it off and it was truly memorable. The second day it rained almost the whole day. Just rain and wet and mud and crazy old man sheep herder up in the mountains. We eventually found our way into a little village, hung out with this guy. He took us to his house and he was like, oh, in the next village I know this lady, Effie. She owns a bar. You gotta go meet her. She'll help you out. So then we walked through the rain to the next town, and Effie helped us out, and it was just really nice how accommodating the people were.
Pour les 3 premiers jours, on a vraiment mis l'accent sur le côté les autres du projet. Je pense que pour Matt, c'était vraiment intéressant de voir tout ça aussi. Le thru-hiking, il connaît la montagne, c'est quelque chose aussi qui a peu de secret pour lui. En revanche, conjuguer les rencontres et la surprise, l'inconnu avec la grande randonnée, c'est quelque chose que Matt avait assez peu l'occasion de faire. Et j'ai été vraiment ravi de le voir aller autant au contact des gens, de poser plein de questions, d'être à fond et de comprendre qu'il embrassait vraiment le projet dans sa globalité. Pour les 2 jours suivants, c'est vraiment un challenge physique qui nous attendait puisqu'on allait s'attaquer à un des sommets les plus mythiques sur la planète, le mythical, le sommet du Mont Olympus.
The next day, climb. We had so much climbing. The first shelter was not what we thought it was going to be. We thought it was going to be service, there'll be food, the roof was leaking, the beds were wet. We decided to stay in this shelter because the weather wasn't really ideal to climb Mount Olympus at this point. So we just kind of called it an early day. I went to bed super early and, got a lot of rest. In the morning, the day that we climbed Mount Olympus finally came. We started off with a little bit of climbing, then we went to the first high peak, Mount Scolio, and we could see mythicals in the distance. It kept coming in and out of the clouds, and we could see the climb was really, really sketchy. Like no ropes or, anything like that. It was just really, really intense. We waited for the weather to clear up. We made our way over to the start of the climb, and there we were, hand over hand, climbing up like this straight, sheer rock face. When we got to the top, we had Mythicos to ourselves. It's just a mythical place. It's magical. The Greek gods that we've heard so much about growing up our entire lives. We were there in the meeting place of the gods. The fog rolled in and cleared up and rolled in. It truly felt like you were in a magical place.
Un endroit aussi assez technique et rocailleux. Tous les ans, c'est beaucoup de personnes qui meurent sur le mont Olympe. Et aujourd'hui, c'est même son ouverture au public qui est remise en question.
We started to make our way down, and down, and down, and down. We stopped at a shelter for a meal, then made our way down, and down. And then we were like, oh, we'll just keep going a little bit until we find a camp spot. There should be one near this monastery. So we kept going, and then eventually we were like, well, how far are we away from the next town? 8 kilometers? Let's just go to the town. Start going, it's getting darker, we're going down, and we're going up. We're going down, we're going up. The sky is just becoming darker and darker by the minute. And eventually we found ourselves hiking at night with one headlamp. I'm walking in the front, and Neil is trying to shine the light through my legs and around me so I can see where I'm stepping, and I'm tripping and stumbling and almost falling off the side of all these like sheer drop-offs. And we just keep going and going. And Neil calls to get to the hotel and asks how late we could check in, and they're like 24 hours. We're like, awesome! And so we just keep going. And eventually we're on our 15th hour of hiking for the day. We've been at it for 15 hours. We're hiking in the dark. We finally see the lights of Lethakoro in the background, and we get excited, and then it's up and down, up and down. And finally we stumble out into the street, and we make our way down, and we go get ice cream. Because if anything makes a 15-hour day good, it's ice cream. When we woke up, we got our packs together, we started hiking, we were taking our time, we didn't have that far to go to the beach. Not even 2 hours we made it to the sea. It was just beautiful, like just the blue water and like the mountains off in the distance. And then we went into the water and just relaxed and floated in the ocean. It was so awesome.
Matt, c'était vraiment un super invité, un parfait compagnon de marche avec qui l'humour était de la partie du matin au soir.
This trip was so much different than any other trip I went on before. Going through these little villages, meeting these people who had been there their whole lives, and experiencing the true traditional Greek culture. The people in Greece are so nice. They're the nicest people of any place I've ever been. Just accommodating and friendly, and they really want to help you out. Their lives are simple. Everything has grown right there, and to experience a hike where it was revolved so much around the people as much as the climbing of the mountains was truly special and unique. And to be able to tie that into my Greek roots was even more special for me, and it really was a hike that I will remember for the rest of my life.
Vraiment une chouette semaine, on aurait adoré que Marie soit avec nous.
Évidemment, moi j'aurais adoré être avec eux également, mais j'étais finalement soulagée de laisser Neil en si bonne compagnie. Et Matt, je suis quasiment sûre qu'on se rencontrera ailleurs évidemment pour randonner sur de nouveaux sentiers.
I'm truly grateful to LOGBOOKS for inviting me on this trip. I hope that everybody who follows you and who will learn of you in the days to come will truly realize how special what you're doing is and be inspired to explore these places where the traditions still live, and they might not live for much longer, and I think it's important for people to get out and truly see them before they're forgotten. Normally I would just say goodbye here, but seeing that Neil and Marie are from France, I will say au revoir.
Voilà, on vous dit à très bientôt pour un nouveau logbook qui sera lui aussi en Grèce parce qu'on passe pas mal de temps dans ce beau pays. On vous dit à bientôt, salut!